Well, you asked for it. I'm back in the kitchen. I'm here with Vic Allard at Jazz, and we're going to talk some absolutely spectacular Cajun cuisine. 5 fabulous dishes with fettuccine. What's our first one, Vic?
Well, I'll tell you, I wanted to kind of give you a little taste. These are the 5 different flavors of different pasta dishes that we have, and then you can kind of combine and create all the different ingredients. You know, if you don't want this one, for example, is a crawfish and andouille, which is Cajun spice sausage, crawfish tail meat. You know, if you're not a crawfish fan, we put a shrimp and andouille. It's just as good. But this is our classic cream fettuccine. It is made with primarily heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, and our seafood spice, and then whatever ingredients we have. You know, we do a shrimp fettuccine, we do a chicken fettuccine, we do a blackened chicken fettuccine. It's probably one of our most popular dishes.
If you're going to enjoy New Orleans cuisine, you got to have that crawfish. You got to have it.
Yeah, little crawfish fettuccine. The next one, this is a Southwest sauce. This is a little variation of our cream fettuccine, and what we do is we add barbecue and jalapenos to it, and I've made a chicken one here. So this will be a Southwest chicken fettuccine, which is exactly right off the menu. This one is, we call this our little mamu, we should actually probably go to this one first, because this is our mamu sauce. It's kind of what I'd say a Cajun marinara sauce. It's our red, if you'd call spaghetti sauce. Basically, you have, but it's kind of spicy. We call it mamu, piquant, sauce piquant, any number of things. So this is a spicy dish right here. Going to be one of the hotter dishes on our menu. That red marinara sauce is pretty spicy. So what we do for those, we mellow it out a little bit with a little cream. So I built one right here with some seafood and some scallops, just a little bit of cream sauce, and then just toss lightly with some of that sauce piquant, some of that mamu. Have a little bit of a bite to it, but you can see it's more of a pink sauce, kind of a colored sauce where you blend in the white and the red. And then the last one, this is just a traditional garlic shrimp on pasta. This is just a pasta dish with garlic, seafood, a little bit of vermouth, and also a little bit of lemon. So it'll be kind of a little bit like a scampi type sauce. Again, everything started with garlic, butter, seafood spice, and chives.
And you have your own little, you put your own little top end. You get your own little mixture that you like to put in there.
Well, our seafood spice, yeah, we make it ourselves. We actually make 3 different blends here at Jazz that we make in bulk. One of them is our seafood spice. We make a meat spice, which we use for the beans and the other meat products, and we have a vegetable seasoning as well that we use for our vegetables.
And you can buy them here also.
Yeah, well, you can buy the seafood spice retail. Of course, if someone really wanted our veggie, I'd hook them up. But the only thing we really do is sell the seafood spice retail.
And now with these 5 dishes in front of us, there's only one thing left to do.
I think you should go on a date.
I'd love to go on a date. I got to
go
find.
On a date.
I wonder who'd go with me.
I heard Brandy was coming over.
Did you really? Well, let me here. Wait a second. Let me see. My phone's ringing. Oh, be still my beating heart.
She's here.
She's here.
She's here.
Boy, she must have known this.
She's here. Brandy's been watching me cook 5 different dishes for her. I hope she brought her appetite.
We're going to do that. We'll be right back with more from Jazz. I'm Dave Preston, and there's Brandy DeQuinn.
And we're on our dinner date with Dave. We're here at Jazz Louisiana Kitchen, and I'm so excited. We have a rum runner and a hurricane in front of us, and the alligator. That's
Absolutely.
What I know is in front of us. Dave, what else is here?
Oh my gosh, we've got 5 different kind of fettuccines, and as we go through, this is just your basic kind of a white wine fettuccine. That's got a little mamu, which is a little spicy, but not so spicy with the pink sauce. We have the andouille and the wonderful crayfish, and that's a beautiful fettuccine. Now we got a little Southwest, which is really a beautiful, beautiful barbecue sauce with those wonderful green jalapenos, and then the big mamu, which is kind of a mamu with a marinara, and it's just going to be a nice red, spicy.
Okay, so let's cheers, and then let's try some alligator.
Then we'll go some alligator. Here we go. Cheers. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's really good. Okay,
right
so
now,
I'm excited to try alligator.
Looks like corn breading, and it's just a beautiful deep fry, and a little bit of their special oil. And just use your hand.
Oh, just use my hand?
This is appetizers.
Okay. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Alligator is very mild. I'm not going to say it tastes like chicken because that's too trite, but what really adds a nice little lift to it is the wonderful breading. And that gives it that extra bite. It's chewy, but with a fun appetizer. And now you can say you had alligator.
That's what I was going to say. Where else in town can you come and get alligator? Yummy.
All right, Brandy, now I have to be the server here. So I'm going to give you, this is again, basically the white wine and shrimp.
Okay.
Let me just give you a little, because there's so much to eat
I
here.
know.
Oh my goodness. There you go.
Okay.
And I'll take a little. But I have to be really good, as you know, because that's what I do. And I love there's little green onions in here and all that fun stuff. There we go. So we'll put that back there. And let's get our first one.
I already dug in. Was I supposed to?
And I just know there's so much wonderful stuff here. I got to try just a little bit of everything. You know, I'm pretty sure garlic is one of the food groups. I'm quite sure that garlic is one of the food groups. I mean, there's no question in my mind. It should be, because it makes everything better.
Let's try the next. I'm excited.
All right, now, just a mildly spicy. Again, you got your shrimp, and you got a little bit of scallops in there.
Oh, I love scallops.
And let's have a little bit of this beautiful, beautiful red fettuccine, which I'm just going to do it this way.
Okay.
Because you know me, we're just having a good time here. When you go on a dinner date with me, I'm going to make sure you don't go away hungry. And when you come to Jazz, if you go away hungry, it's your own fault. That's all I can tell you right now. So did that all come off?
Yeah, we're good.
Fettuccine's a little hard to spoon off the side, but we'll do it anyhow. And there it is. And this is with a little, this is with salt. Again, just a little bit of lip, as we like to say, and a beautiful, beautiful red sauce. And what are you thinking?
Delicious.
Of course. And I got to get my noodle back on here. I hate to have a when noodles sag, it looks very bad on camera. So we will do it. All right, now it's my turn. Here we go. Just enough of that lift.
I'm enjoying the little lift. I'm excited. So we work from mild and we're going to really spicy.
Really some nice stuff here. Nice hit.
Cool.
And I get scallops. You can't argue with scallops ever.
I love the scallops.
Oh, my goodness.
So what's this one, Dave?
You got just enough complexity of the tomato to bring out that creaminess and give you just that little bit of tomatoey taste.
I agree. This is really
now, the andouille sausage and the wonderful, wonderful, traditional crawfish, is like I call them. And they're just absolutely fabulous. Here, I'm going to move this over. We got to keep progressing here.
Okay.
You got to have the shift. There's the andouille. Again, look at all that beautiful fettuccine. So you're getting your fettuccine, and we're doing this. There it goes. Notice they slide off. This is a very good sign.
Oh, I'm excited to try this.
Now, andouille sausage is, of course, a traditional Louisiana sausage, Cajun sausage, which is just a fabulous meat with just all kinds of beautiful flavor. And that's what this, you know, flavor is what it's all about. Two things that you think about when you cook: flavor and texture. And when you accomplish flavor and texture, you will always have a satisfied customer. And that's what this is.
I'm satisfied.
I'm going right for the andouille right now.
I already did too. It's really good.
Crawfish. And these are the tails, you know.
You have crawfish and alligator.
Have you ever eaten crawfish, the whole ones?
I don't know.
All right, let me tell you what you do.
But if I did, this is where I did it.
I have one more bite of this before I tell you what how do you eat the crawfish the right way.
Uh-oh. You got to slurp it up.
Well, what you have to do is you get the crawfish whole. I mean, the best way is when they have a big piece of paper on big newspaper on the table, and you pour the crawfish on. You grab the crawfish, you pull it apart, and you suck out that head, and then you peel back the little tail and you eat it. And it's just, and of course, the spicier the better. In my mind, the spicier the better. Now, that had this has a little bit of a lift too. This has just a little bit of a lift to it.
You know, not everything here is spicy. It caters really to every palate.
But it also is spicy to whatever degree you want it to be spicy. That's the good news. You know, there's not a lot of places that will allow you to adjust the spice. They'll just say, this is what we got, take it or leave it. All right, here comes the one you really look forward to.
I've been excited for this because I love jalapenos.
All right. Now, this is their barbecue.
Okay.
And what you got is you got yourself a wonderful cream-based sauce that has some barbecue and this wonderful jalapeno lift with the chicken, which makes it very, very traditional Southwestern. And I'll tell you, like you, I can't wait to taste those jalapenos.
Ooh, and there's the barbecue in there.
That's the barbecue, absolutely.
Oh, that's really good.
Make a little room here, get myself a jalapeno, get myself some of the noodles.
Oh boy.
I love it this way. I love it this way. All righty. Put this back together. Allow you to set that back in the corner.
Oh.
Allow me to tube some noodles here and see what we got. I always want
Wow.
to check the sauce out first.
like
That's my thing.
This one's my favorite out of all five. All of them are so well.
Excellent
They're all
barbecue.
delicious, but
Actually, excellent barbecue. Now, the fun part. I'm going to take a piece of jalapeno and a piece of chicken.
that's what I did.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to
I'm
do it
doing
the
this
right way.
again
Here we
with
go.
you.
All day, all night with the jalapenos.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. To
Wow.
prove to you how good they are, those jalapenos are good. I love it when it does
really?
that. Oh, that's
I
what,
can manage that. I got this, Dave.
well, that's true. But I want to make sure they're good and they're fresh and they're just
All right.
can't get enough of it.
That was delicious.
Last
What's
but
this
not
one?
least, this is a spicy marinara with a big mammut. Looks like some chicken in there, and so I'm going to give you some spicy marinara. Here we go. Here we
Big
go.
Mamu. What is that?
It's the Cajun sauce that has all the wonderful spices that give you the lift, the real lift here, and then some good old, homemade marinara sauce, which is
Okay.
a traditional Italian. You just want more of that, don't you?
Of course.
Have I got that noodle
Once
cut?
his camera's off, I'm eating all
That
of
noodle won't stop. There we go. All right. Now let me get a little bit of this too. Boy, that jalapeno is still there, and I love every minute of it. Now this is spicier. Whoops! Did I hit my fork? I love that kind of stuff. All right. Put that back
All
here,
right.
and let's go for the.
Oh wow, it's good too.
If you're a big fan of marinara, this is the way to eat it. Again, it's got that extra lift to it that makes it just tantalizes your taste buds. It makes your mouth water and means you want more, and that's what it's all about. Delicious way to eat.
I just think if you guys just want a new, different experience, if you haven't been here yet, you want to try crawfish, alligator, oysters on the half shell, fried oysters. They have everything, and now, I mean, there's 5 different pastas sitting in front of us that are all completely different and amazingly good. What's your verdict, Dave?
More, please. It's all good. It's fabulous. Come on down to Jess. They have a beautiful menu. There's so much you can do, and it's really a true taste of New Orleans right here in Sparks. Sparks is what Mayor Bob Michelle used to call East Reno. So
There you
but
go, the
you guys
Legends Shopping Center. Come check out Jazz.
Yeah, and
Enjoy
I'm
it.
gonna have a rub runner here. What are you doing? You're doing
I'm
the
going to
right
have
thing?
some more alligator.
Well, thank you for dinner. It's always good. That's our dinner date.